Normally when we talk about Met Gala, we talk about the
Soto in the ones.
Right, exactly. The parade of money. Like if only somebody who showed up to the Met Gala in a dress or a suit of money. Although I do believe Andre 3000 showed up with a piano on his back last night.
He did.
Andre 3 stacks.
But we're only focused on the athletes at the Met Gala and how they show up. And in terms of wondering how you show up, there's a bar being set, and it was set at Paris Fashion Week last summer when Joe Burrow showed up with Justin Jefferson, and there was no backless to Joe Burrow's coat, his suit jacket.
Can I do that?
No.
I would love to see it. It'd be tough to unsee it.
Like on Family Feud, you should wear a backless jacket.
Survey says no. Top one answer on the board, and I say no.
You probably think you could, but I don't think you should.
That's the bar. Okay, that needs to be. And there are some rules as to what how you're allowed to dress.
Well, there's a theme every year.
A theme every year. I'm not going to go deep into that because again, I'm not a fashion expert. My oldest son is. Xander is.
So this year's theme was super fine tailoring black style.
There you go.
Ooh.
So keep that in your mind's eye. Who's first up? I don't know. Oh, we're going to start off with Joe Burrow. Okay, Joe Burrow. There we go. That's very nice. Look at Joe showing up. Are those Carolina blue sneakers?
Joe Burrow's wearing Gucci.
Oh, is that what he's wearing? Do you know what he's wearing? Oh, look at Justin Jefferson.
I did zoom in on his shoes last night.
No, Justin Jefferson, it looks like Justin, is Justin wearing, is that inflatable? It's a puffy suit. Like it's a Seinfeld suit. Of the puffy, I
don't want to be a pirate.
I mean, Justin, you gotta, you work out. We can't tell. You can't even see his hands. By the way, and you could see Saquon there as well. And, this would be the way to hold Justin Jefferson under 100 yards is make him wear that.
Right.
Like how I run my 40 in my suit.
Yeah, does he still beat your 40 time wearing that?
That would be amazing.
I think he might.
Justin, next year for Run Rich Run, you wear that and try and beat my 40 with me running in a suit. Great idea. Look at us workshopping it.
Dust you.
He's still
going to run like a 4 or 5 in that.
In the dress shoes, too?
Yeah, come on. What are we doing? He looks like he's ready for the remix of the Missy Elliott "The Rain" video.
All right, who else do we have here? Let's move on. Great, Justin. That was eye popping. Who do we have right here?
Simone Biles.
Okay, very good. That's Simone Biles. Very good, and her lesser half.
Oh, Jonathan Owens.
Jonathan
Come on,
Owens.
Rich.
Well, we just saw him now twice in 2 photographs. So.
That's true.
Okay, Simone Biles. I should put my glasses on here so I can actually see some of this stuff. Where I'm like, who is this person? You're only one of the most famous athletes on planet Earth.
D-Hop.
DeAndre Hopkins. Now that is fly.
Yeah, he could wear that anytime.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jalen Hurts was there. Was he with his newly betrothed? Okay.
Indeed.
With a chapeau, a beret.
Okay.
Mike, he always goes beret like you.
Mike, as the Rich Eisen Show beret wearer, your 2 cents.
I like that. That look is perfect. That's the look.
All right.
I don't know the rear. I don't know if to do the rear, but I may start doing that.
What does that mean? The rear?
Where's
when
it
you flip
backwards?
it backwards.
Yeah.
He meant wear the hat backwards.
Well, the hat backwards. The other way, you look like you're selling newspapers in 1930 saying ain't so, Joe.
Nino
Brown wore pants, right?
All right.
That's mandatory.
Russell Wilson, surprise, was there with Ciara. There we go. Is he wearing a cape?
That would make sense.
Yeah,
I think so. Remember,
he's got a cane.
Was it George's father?
I like the
a cane.
Yeah, or it's not a kendo stick.
Right.
So
Frank Costanza's lawyer wore a cape, I believe, one time.
Yeah. I like the cane.
By the way, we're not experts at this. I'm sure it's very stylish. Saquon looks very nice.
I gotta say, all these guys are wearing stuff that they could wear on a normal day. Like the point is to dress like Jefferson. Stuff that you could never.
Exactly.
Okay. And last one, we have Steph Diggs.
See, that's what I'm talking
now I'm talking about.
Let me ask you this.
That's my king.
Let me ask you this. Is this the biggest Boston loss last night against the Knicks or this look?
Oh, a loss. I don't call that a loss.
I wouldn't know. What do I know?
I got to imagine Fitz and Sully are not down with the fashion like this.
Yeah, but
the
they
hell
wouldn't
going
be.
on?
But I do like the red shoes for the Patriots
like
color,
that.
the red throwbacks this
My
year that they're
gosh.
probably going to wear.
Very good.
But you don't want to ever miss 45 threes in a game.
Is he going to McDowell's
Yeah.
in Queens after
Go to
this?
McDonald's after.
Queens.
Someone
Is that
should
where he's
be.
going?
Where's the rose
Yeah.
petals, TJ,
Yeah.
in front?
The Princess Zamunda.
Now, if I wore that,
The Royal
do you
Bath.
know how filthy it would be by the end of the night?
Filthy.
Filthy. I honestly, everything I wear, I make a mess of. I just couldn't do it.
Your sweaters are too expensive, as
Well,
Tia Carrere told us. for
This
you
is
to be-
where the reason why I wear these sweaters is it's easy to keep clean. Although I do eat breakfast on the way here sometimes, and I've got a lot of crumbs.
Yeah.
You know, not to be Gerald Jerry Krause on you, but listen, I look at that. How about this? Next run, Rich Run, me in my suit, Justin Jefferson in his bouncy house suit.
Like the
by way,
sumo guys,
this is
a big fat sumo suit.
that's what it looks like to me. Again, I'm not fashion forward. I'm fashion reverse, I guess, when it comes to this. And then Steph Diggs has got to run with that. You know, was that a sable mink? What is this?
I mean, that is a.
I mean, you
I
know,
could do that.
this,
You could do what?
I could have the.
and he can run in. He's got to run in that. He's got to run in that.
Wow. He looks great. I mean, that looks
Look
like,
at
you know
you.
what, that honestly,
Like, if this
that
is him
looks
as a
like
Buffalo
that
Bill-
looks like 85 catches, 1,250
Dude, this
yards,
guy.
and 13 touchdowns.
And to somebody who's not fashion forward,
Man, oh man.
looks like 45 missed threes to me.
Different sport.
Yeah. That smells like a playoff win.
Smells like money.
And that's our coverage of the Met Gala 2025. Seriously, run in that, Justin. Run in that.
Run, tell that.
And try and beat my 40 time.
Jonathan Owens
That
Kane,
in the
too.
Rose Bowl is what's called must-see TV. We'd raise a ton of money. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.